Welcome to this tutorial about Witness 14, the 3D graphics, and we're just going to have a short look now at different graphics card settings, and these are quite important when it comes to viewing 3D acceleration and hence the quality of what you might see in the 3D view in Witness. And of course, the better graphics card you have, the more pleasing will be the results that you get. But one of the great things about Witness 14 is the fact that with quite normal graphics cards you can get very good results. Now here we're looking at the NVIDIA control panel for a GeForce graphics card. This is a GeForce 555 graphics card and is a mid-range GeForce that comes with a typical $500 or $600 computer. It's not a top-end gaming, it's not a top-end workstation, but what we thought we'd do is look at the graphics settings on this particular card and see if that can give you some ideas for how you could set your graphics settings. So in this control panel we have options to control graphics in a very visual way, or we have a more detailed way of going into managing 3D settings, and it's that I'm going to pick here. And in here we have two options. We can either set global settings, which will work for all programs, or we can set settings for individual programs. The program that's important when you're talking about Witness 14 is not the Witness program itself, but it is the 3D program that runs when a 3D window is created. This is found in Program Files, x86, Lana Group, Witness 14, Plugins, W3D, 3D Server, Bin, w3dmod.exe, and it is that program that you should adjust the graphics settings for. So you can either do that globally, or you can add this particular program and set settings for this particular program. So let's look at the settings that we've found to be successful on this GeForce graphics card. And what you have is quite a list of different features for which different settings can be made here at the bottom. Now what I've done here is I do have a Word file that I can bring up, and this shows you all the graphics settings on this particular GT555M graphics card that we've found to be useful. Here are the settings for another NVIDIA graphics card, this time a higher end of the range, although by no means the pinnacle of the range. This is an NVIDIA Graphics Quadro K1100M card that is found in laptop workstation machines that cost typically over $1,000 or more. And in this higher end graphics card we can see a lot of the same settings that were in the panel for the GeForce card. Some of them do differ, and these are the settings that we found work best with this particular card. So why are these settings important? Well, let's have a look with a simple experiment. We're using the GeForce graphics card here, and we've just changed two of the settings. We've turned on the FXAA anti-aliasing, and we've turned the anti-aliasing mode to be application controlled instead of being overridden, as in the ideal settings that we have. Now when we take these through to the software, then we can see in a fly-through the poor graphics performance on resolving the view when we're flying at a slow rate, the different shimmers that are shown with those settings. If we move back to the proper graphics settings that we found to work well, then this is the same view, and the performance and the view is much better quality. That's the end of this tutorial. I hope this has given you a better insight into the kind of graphics settings that might work well, irrespective of which type of graphics cards you have. Certainly I've been able to show you some of the NVIDIA settings. If you've got ATI Radeon cards, then please do try similar settings on your cards, and the likelihood is that you'll get fantastic results. Thank you.